Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. On the latest episode of WWE SmackDown, Nia Jax took on Jade Cargill and Naomi in a triple threat Money in the Bank qualifying match. The winner earned a spot in the ladder match. During the three-way bout, Naomi hit her former teammate with a dropkick in the corner and did a split leg drop. She then spiked Nia Jax's head on the apron before getting tossed across the ring with a fallaway slam. Cargill took down Naomi with a few hammer attacks and slammed her on the mat. She went for the cover, but the irresistible force broke it up. Nia Jax hit Jade Cargill with a Samoan drop and performed a leg drop on both of her opponents. She hit Naomi with another leg drop, but this time it was off the middle turnbuckle. Jax took down the former SmackDown Women's Champion with a running senton. Jade Cargill hit Nia Jax with two super kicks, but got taken down by a Meteora from Naomi. The latter hit Nia with a moonsault, but got planted on the mat with the Jaded. Jax took out both stars with a double crossbody and dropped Naomi with a Super Samoan drop. Nia Jax tried to hit both stars with the Annihilator, but Naomi got out of the way, and Jax landed on Jade. Naomi rolled up Nia and pinned her to win the match and qualify for the NITB match. In a thunderous shockwave that tore through the WWE Universe, a stunning upset unfolded on Friday Night SmackDown as a 37-year-old veteran WWE superstar etched her name in history by defeating not only the dominant Jade Cargill, but also a former champion in a gripping triple threat match to earn a coveted spot in the 2025 Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. The WWE locker room, commentary team, and fans around the world were left speechless as Natalya, long considered a staple of WWE's women's division, pulled off what many are already calling the biggest win of her career. It was a night that started with speculation and ended with a roar. Earlier in the week, WWE had hiked a triple threat qualifier featuring Cargill, a mystery returning former champion, and a surprise third entrant. While fans buzzed with excitement over who the surprise name would be, few could predicted that Natalya, who many assumed had quietly stepped away from full-time competition, would make her return under such high stakes. The match was officially announced during the opening segment of SmackDown by General Manager Nick Aldis, who teased the WWE Universe with the identities of the final two participants. Tonight, he declared to a raucous crowd in Pittsburgh, "We find out who truly wants it. One spot, three competitors, one Money in the Bank dream." Jade Cargill's music hit first, and the reaction was predictably intense. Her aura, equal parts confidence and intimidation, filled the arena. The former TBS champion had been on an impressive undefeated singles streak since WrestleMania 41 and was widely expected to steamroll her way into Money in the Bank. Then came the returning star, none other than Naomi, former SmackDown Women's Champion and one of the division's most decorated veterans. Her appearance drew a massive ovation, with fans chanting "Welcome back," as she confidently made her entrance, clearly hungry to return to the title scene. And then, the arena lights dimmed. The Titantron flickered. A familiar guitar riff hit, and the name Natalya exploded onto the screen. The WWE Universe erupted in a mix of disbelief and nostalgia as the third-generation Heart Dungeon graduate made her return to the blue brand. At 37, many believed Natalya had transitioned into a behind-the-scenes role in WWE. But there she was, ready for war, rocking pink and black gear as a callback to her Hart family roots. From the opening bell, it was clear this wasn't going to be a standard contest. The pace was aggressive. Naomi wasted no time, launching herself into Jade with a flurry of dropkicks and athletic strikes. Natalya, ever the ring general, picked her spots, targeting Naomi's leg early in a methodical attempt to round the high flyer. Cargill absorbed the initial barrage, then asserted her dominance with a brutal pump kick to Naomi that sent her tumbling out of the ring. For the next few minutes, Jade and Natalya engaged in a war of attrition. The strength of Cargill versus the technical precision of Natalya created a riveting dynamic, with near falls that had the crowd on edge. At one point, Cargill hoisted Natalya out for Jaded, but the veteran countered with a roll-through into the sharpshooter, locking in the legendary submission hold. The crowd stood to their feet, sensing a possible tap-out from the seemingly indestructible Jade. But before Cargill could tap, Naomi broke the hold with a springboard kick to Natalya's head, shifting the momentum once again. What followed was a series of dramatic sequences that showcased all three women at their best. Naomi connected with the rear view on Jade, nearly scoring the win before Natalya yanked her off the cover. Natalya then delivered a sudden discus clothesline to Naomi, only for Jade to return with a spine-shattering suplex that flipped the tide again. With each moment, the match grew more intense. The chemistry between the competitors was undeniable, but it was Natalya's poise and timing that began to shine through. Despite taking heavy punishment, she continued to find openings. And with the crowd firmly behind her, the tide began to shift. In the final moments, Jade attempted to hit Jaded on Naomi once again, but Naomi countered, shoving Jade into the corner post. Naomi followed up with a split-legged moonsault, but Natalya, ever the opportunist, pulled Naomi out of the ring at the last second, sending her crashing into the steel steps. Seizing the moment, Natalya slid back in, capitalized on a dazed Jade, and rolled her up with a perfectly executed Hart-style sunset pin. 1, 2, 3. The arena erupted. The commentary team, Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, were nearly shouting over one another, with Cole exclaiming, "She's done it. Natalya has done the impossible." Cargill looked stunned. Naomi sat on the outside, devastated. And in the ring, tears welled in Natalya's eyes as she knelt, overwhelmed by emotion. For a woman who had seen nearly every chapter in the WWE women's division, from the Divas era to the women's evolution, this moment marked not just a victory, but vindication. Backstage reactions flooded social media within minutes. Becky Lynch tweeted, "Never count out a heart." That was clinical. Bayley posted a photo of Natalya from earlier in her career with the caption, "Heart of the division then, still now." Even Rhea Ripley, who has had her own history with Natalya, posted a brief but powerful message, "Respect." During a post-show interview with Kayla Braxton, Natalya was visibly emotional. "I never stopped believing," she said. "I've seen generations come and go in this division. I've trained many of them. But tonight was about proving something to myself, and I did. Money in the Bank is calling, and this old cat's still got claws." Triple H also reacted during a digital exclusive, praising Natalya's performance. "Tonight she reminded the world that she's not just a legend. She's still a threat," he said. "That's the kind of hunger we want at Money in the Bank." The win also raises serious questions about the immediate future of Jade Cargill and Naomi. For Cargill, this is her first official loss in a televised singles match since joining WWE. The setback, while shocking, may only fuel her further. Sources backstage report that she was furious following the match, storming out of the arena and refusing interviews. As for Naomi, the heartbreak was palpable. Returning with high hopes only to fall short, she's now left wondering where she fits into the championship picture. Still, insiders say she's not done yet. Expect Naomi to make her presence felt in the coming weeks, perhaps even at Money in the Bank. For now, however, the spotlight belongs to Natalya. With her qualification, she joins the already stacked women's field that includes Io Shirai, Lyra Valkyria, and Tiffany Stratton. The addition of a seasoned veteran adds a new dynamic to the match, experience versus momentum. Can Natalya outsmart and outlast the new generation of stars in one of the most chaotic matches in WWE? Only time will tell. But one thing is for certain, this is not the swan song. It's a new chapter. As WWE heads toward Money in the Bank 2025, the women's landscape just became more unpredictable. And while many eyes remain fixed on names like Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Tiffany Stratton, it's Natalya, gritty, relentless, and finally acknowledged, who may just climb the ladder and shock the world one more time. For now, though, she walks away with one of the biggest victories of her career, having conquered two of the most formidable names in WWE today. The WWE Universe is buzzing, and in the words of Michael Cole, if you didn't believe in Natalya before tonight, you do now. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.